In this unit, we're going to be talking about metric and American conversions, but with numbers that have 2 units on them. On this first one, it says that we have 1.96 times 10 to the negative third kilometers per hour, and we're converting that to inches per second. How you're going to write that? Kilometers goes on top, hours goes in that box on the bottom. We're going to pick one of them to start with. You could start with kilometers or hours. We're going to go ahead and start with kilometers just because it's on top. So I'm going to ignore the hours. Kilometers has to go on bottom. I'm getting kilometers to inches, which is length. To do length, I need either centimeters or inches. Since I'm starting with metric, I'm going to convert kilometers to centimeters. Since that's prefix to prefix, first I've got to go to meters, and then meters to centimeters. Putting the ones with the prefixes. Kilos, 1 times 10 to the third, and centi is 10 to the negative 2. Now that I'm at centimeters, I can use my metric American. One inch, 2.454 centimeters. So now I'm inches per hour. I want inches per second, so now I'm going to use that bottom conversion. I'm trying to get rid of hours, so I need hours on the top so they'll cancel. I have to have one on top, one on bottom, always to cancel things. The step below hours is minutes. 1 hour is 60 minutes. And finally, minutes to seconds. 1 minute is 60 seconds. Now we can plug that in the calculator. It should be 1.96 times 10 to the negative third times 1 times 10 to the third divided by 1 times 10 to the negative 2 divided by 2.54 divided by 60 divided by 60. We want 3 significant figures, so that's, because remember, those leading zeros do not count. And finally, we need units. Which is inches per second. Go ahead and try this one on your own, or restart when you have an answer. All right, so we're starting with 10.6 gallons per minute. The top one, I'm going from gallons to liters, so that's the volume. So I need either quarts or liters. They gave me gallons, which means I need to try to get the top one into quarts, so I can use that conversion. Gallons goes on bottom. Looking at my chart, I have 1 gallon is 4 quarts. That's the only one that has gallon in it. So I must go to quarts. Now that I'm in quarts, I can say that quart liter, 1.06 quarts is 1 liter. And I want liters, which is what I'm at. Now I just need to convert the bottom unit. 1 minute is 60 seconds. And now we have liters per second. We want 3 significant figures, so that's 0.667 liters per second. Go ahead and pause the video and try this one on your own. Restart when you have an answer. This one's a little bit different because we have a number with that bottom unit, but it still goes exactly the same way. Just when we're plugging it in, we're going to divide by that 0.5 later. So tons are trying to get to milligrams. So we have to get tons to pounds. 1 ton is 2,000 pounds. And now that we're at pounds, we can go to grams. And now that we're at grams, we can go to milligrams. One goes with the prefix, millis, 1 times 10 to the negative third. And finally, we have day. Step down from day is hour. Hours to minutes. And minutes to seconds. Plugging all that in. We want 4 significant figures. So that's our answer. I'm going to pause the video and try this last one on your own. So you should have started 95.5 miles on top, hour on bottom. We're converting miles to inches. The only mile conversion we have is to feet. And then we do feet to inches. Now that we're inches, we can go to hours to minutes. 1 hour, 60 minutes. That's what we wanted, so we just plug it in. We want 3 significant figures. Which is 101,000 inches per minute. Or 1.01 times 10 to the 5th inches per minute.